Let me start this off. This is your
Yes.
tweet.
Yes, it
So
is.
Grant Williams, and you're not the only one. I'm like my whole timeline is I'm really excited for Grant Williams. I can't wait for him to be an absolute rotational player. My whole take, and I was texting you about this because like I've said it before, and I think I'm still in the same boat. It's not so much a current take on Grant Williams, but since and this is really what it boils down to. Since the minute the Celtics drafted Grant Williams said the right things. He kind of made fun of Kyrie by saying like, "Well, his mom works at NASA and she knows that the world's not flat." Whatever. Every single Celtics in their mind has been like, "Oh my God, we need Grant Williams to be good." They have him on this pedestal. They're giving him gold stars for a nice hard screen set. Like I think everyone that is infatuated with Grant Williams is basing it on how much they want him to be good and how much they're looking for him to be good. And I think probably last year at the beginning of the year, I was more harder on him and harsher. Come playoff time, I think he proved he is like an NBA player, and I think he's ready to go. But when I was live last night after the game, people are coming in my chat saying, "Start Grant Williams, start Grant Williams." And to me, it's like everyone wants Grant Williams to be there, and they're willing to say he's there before he's even remotely close to being there. Like to me, Grant Williams is a physical player, but and he's the coaches like brown noser, not even for like a bad thing. Like what I mean. You suck up to Brad
Mhm.
Stevens, you're most likely doing the right thing. But for me, it's like Grant Williams covers a guy, fouls him every single time, or he's gets the ball and I don't know. Nothing's proven about Grant Williams to
Mhm.
me, and I feel like every time I say that, I get attacked just because everyone wants Grant Williams to be so good. So you say, you're so excited to see Grant Williams play, and I'm not saying everything you said here is kind of like on par with what I was saying in terms of getting attacked. But
Mhm.
where is this? Like, maybe you can explain to me what do you see in Grant Williams other than what like you're hoping to see?
So let me put it in this way. Let me put it this way. So I was recording my podcast, Chasing Banners, a few days ago with Ryan, and we were comparing the Celtics and how they built their team to the Warriors. And this has been a comparison for the past few years because we know the Warriors, they built through the draft. It's Curry, Thompson, Draymond, they built that dynasty, and then they were able to go and get KD. I see Grant, not right now by no means, but I can see Grant Williams being that Draymond Green for the Celtics. I can see him being that valuable piece where he's not one of those guys that will go out and get you 15, 20 a game, but he will go out and give you a little bit of everything. Grant Williams is, in my opinion, he's going to become like he's the ideal small ball center. He's a little undersized, but he's someone that you can run at the 4, maybe even the 5 in some matchups, depending on who you're going up against. And he can guard 1 to 4, in my opinion. I think just with his size, he's able to stay in front of his guys. He is not a perfect player. He wasn't a perfect rookie, but he showed flashes of a ton of potential. He showed flashes that he can really be a key contributor to this team in more ways than one. And I think I think he should start to begin the year because I think that with more playing time and more experience, this young guy that I think could be a key part of this team, the more playing time he gets, the more that's so valuable to him. And I just believe that, he's not there yet, but with as he improves as the years go on, his jump shot is the biggest thing. If he can start hitting open threes, he's good to go. When he was in college, he was okay at shooting. He wasn't fantastic. He shot 37% from 3 one year. And then last year he went like 0 for 30 to start the year and like shot 25% from 3. So that's definitely the biggest thing that he needs to work on. But, if those things click, his defense takes another step up. He's pretty good on defense, but he takes that step up. He continues to hustle and be like a Marcus Smart 2.0, just a bigger Marcus Smart, and gets that shot down. I mean, I think that he's going to be pretty damn valuable for the Celtics team. I just think he needs those early minutes to just get that going, to get jump started. That's why I think he should start.
Riley, what do you think? I don't know if I know Riley's take on Grant Williams here.
I don't think I wouldn't say I have a take on Grant Williams. I'm kind of just iffy on him. I see a lot of good things coming out of practice and coming from Brad Stevens about how he's improving and his shots improving and this and that. But like, I watch him in the game and I don't see it. Like, he wasn't bad last night, but I remember saying after the first quarter, like when the first quarter ended, like Grant Williams kind of stunk towards the end of the first quarter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me, like he would he would be covering whoever he was covering was dominating him. And
Yeah.
Dante, I'm not disagreeing with like the long term, like he's kind of built and has the defensive
Yeah.
IQ for sure to be able
Mhm.
to cover 1 through 4. But I think like right now, and this is again just one man's opinion here, 1 through 4 like almost dominate him, and especially when he has to get switched on to a 5. Like
Yeah. I
it's
wouldn't feel too confident if Embiid got switched on him.
yeah.
I think
And
another thing too is I just want to add into my point of him starting. I think he wouldn't be bad starting simply because he doesn't take anything away from anyone around him. So I feel like he might be more valuable in the starting lineup than it would be just having a guy that could give you 5-6 points a game off the bench. Just have him start and just be a good all around player. That's another reason why I think he should start. But everyone
yeah,
has an opinion. I think
that
right
one
now
for
Grant
sure.
Williams isn't there, but I think in time he will be. I think he will.
Yeah, I can agree with the like he doesn't take anything away. I think my gripe is, and I don't know, you're towing this line, so I'm not sure, but my gripe is more or less with the people that just almost praise him to the nth degree, which
Yeah,
at
I
the
get
same
that.
time I get it, but I think it's almost like it's too early to. And I've
Yeah.
also said this too. If he turns out to be what we want him to be and whatnot, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I still hate Grant Williams. Like, no, like that'd be good, but he's just
Yeah,
not there
yeah.
yet.
No, I get it. He's not someone that I'm gonna put on a pedestal, but I definitely have my eyes on him. I definitely have a lot of confidence in him.